it's a new day and welcome back to my channel. This is not a normal location for me. It's actually very special and I wanted to take you guys along for this weekend because, like I said, very special. This never happens. We're away. I shouldn't say never. Usually every fall we do a couples only trip with my cousins. We usually go down to the Bay in Delaware, but this year we decided to really get adventurous and we're the way up here in the Finger Lakes in New York, basically upstate New York.
When the heather's blooming on the mountainside and the north wind blows across the great divide, won't you tell me what it's like underneath that western sky and whatever will become of you and I?
We got to our Airbnb, which is a lot prettier than what you're seeing right now. I'll show you around a little bit here. Wow, we are literally right on the lake except for the road. Seriously, we could not ask for nicer weather. Isn't this so idyllic? I know where you're going to be tomorrow morning.
I will be sitting in this chair, drinking a cup of coffee.
Enjoying life.
Beautiful place.
Look, see that barn? Do you see the barn way up there? We arrived here about 2 hours ago, got showered and changed, and we are heading out for a Friday night supper. We actually dropped the kids off at the babysitters and the bigger ones went to school this morning, and we made the 4.5-5 hour drive up here. We stopped in the town of Williamsport. My cousin's husband's sister owns a really cute Diamond Street coffee shop in Williamsport, so we had some lunch there and coffees. Very good, awesome staff there, so if you're ever in the area, try them out. But from there we typed in Watkins Glen into our GPS and we basically explored waterfalls. It is so pretty up here. Now I will say the waterfalls were not as crazy as sometimes. It's definitely a lot drier this year than some years, but we really enjoyed, like, not just stretching our legs. Like, this was full on hiking. I think it was like 2 miles up and then back again. Wow, okay, we are just entering Watkins Glen and we heard there's a waterfall right in town. There it is. Is that it, Joelle? What? Is this the waterfall you were talking about?
Yeah.
That goes down into town.
For some reason I was picturing being at the bottom of it.
Yeah, well, you can be.
We're gonna go down there.
Wait, oh my goodness, look at the farmland. Wow. We could have not picked a prettier weekend though. Isn't this right up your alley, Josh?
Yeah.
Makes you want to pull up the lawn chair and just sit. Watkins Glen State Park is absolutely worth the drive. Just be careful when you arrive. Look around, make sure you're reading the signs. You don't want to get yelled at by neighbors for trespassing. How embarrassing. But we did make our way to the Watkins Glen State Park, which is known for its stunning gorge with 19 waterfalls within 2 miles.
You look like a typical trapper. Big log.
I know, holding up the water.
Some of the trails are closed in the winter, but should you take the trails, you'll descend 400 feet over 200-foot cliffs in less than 2 miles. It's definitely a good little workout.
I remember as a kid making a big deal how it was a whole mile of hiking.
Oh, yeah. When I was a kid, I thought a mile was like, you know, a marathon. Truly spectacular here. We strategically went on Friday instead of Saturday because we figured that it was going to get even fuller on Saturday, which it was pretty full on Friday. There was a large group of Mennonite/Amish people coming the other direction, so it almost felt like we were back home again. But yeah, I would say if you go during a weekday, you should be completely fine. But I have seen TikToks and reels of it being pretty packed depending what time of the year and which day of the week you go. So I would stick to weekdays. But truly, the waterfalls were so breathtaking. It was so good to see families out and about and not on their screens, enjoying nature, literally soaking it all up. You could literally stand under a waterfall, and I can only imagine how pretty this would be if the trees were at their peak. Watkins Glen State Park is the most famous of the Finger Lakes state parks. It's very easy to see why. You just feel closer to God, and just to see all the rock formations. And I think just being out and about with adults just made it a whole different level of carefree. And this was just a magical way to kick off our trip. And now we are getting ready to go out to supper. I think tonight's our big supper night, like probably steak and seafood and stuff. Can't really show you my outfit, but it's that tweed skirt I showed in my first holidays video. And then I'm just wearing black boots and a black top, and then this jacket. I love it. I thrifted this from the Goodwill. I need to take the tag off yet, as you can see. I thrifted this from the Goodwill as I was standing in line to check out. Like, there it was. It just jumped out into my arms. Perfect size. I love like the subtle green. It adds just like a little pop. But yeah, that's my outfit. I will say I've been thinking about the kids a little bit, but trying not to. They're in good hands with their grandmas this weekend. And so far we have done things that are completely not very kid friendly. Like, I would never take my small children up into the waterfalls like that, at least not that far in. We'd have to carry the younger two, and it was pretty strenuous, you know, already. It wouldn't have had to be, but we were like booking it, moving. Oh my goodness, sorry, I keep looking out the window. I can see Seneca Lake right there. The Finger Lakes are just so pretty. Ugh, and we're like at peak, almost peak leaf season. I will say it's not as beautiful as sometimes because it's been dry. So basically when the leaves change color, they fall instantly. So you'll see a lot of green trees and then stick trees, but it's still pretty. There's still color. And Josh and I said, it's down here.
What's the name of the place you call?
I have to look at my caller ID. Sorry, they're looking where they want to go. It's called Seneca Harbor Station for supper. But it's like Josh and I said, you know, it's not even about what we're doing. It's about who we're hanging out with and just the break. Parenting is flat out. And so I know we don't need this. I would never say we need this trip, but it sure is nice, and we're going to enjoy every inch of it, every drop. If you're finding my channel today, my name is Megan Fox. I am a mom of 4 kids, married to Josh, and I'm a Mennonite as well. So I invite you to click around on my channel. I love all things homemaking, bougie, extra drinks and food, and I just love sharing life with you, the ups and the downs. And yeah, I've been on YouTube for about 6 years. So we have a really good community, here that I've just learned to just really appreciate. So welcome, subscribe, that would be awesome, and let's get going. Oh, there he is.
It's beautiful out there. Look out there. Look at the lake. Still a little bit of sunset left.
A little bit.
Great.
So pretty.
Oh.
So peaceful.
Reflections of the clouds above, the sound of rain along the pond. The grass that grows beneath my feet, I close my eyes, the hum of bees. I pluck the flower, violet green, lily of the valley on my knees. All the things I left behind, save this little place in my mind. I don't wanna lose you. It's too soon.
next day. We were hot tubbing last night till very late, and I think I only woke up at 7:30 this morning, 7:30. So I'm in the bathroom here getting ready. I can't wait to tell you about our plans for today. It's pretty epic. But yeah, I've been looking for a cosmetic bag for years. Haven't found one. So I've been using this basket, and it works great. It's fine. I just have all my paraphernalia in here. Actually, Josh has his vitamins thrown here. He's hilarious. He will not take his vitamins unless I have them in the days of the week for him. It's so funny because he's like 100% faithful if I do this, but if I forget to, he doesn't bother opening the bottles. And he takes Mary Ruth's. My kids take Mary Ruth's. And I wanted to let you know about an awesome discount you can get right now. Right now, I have a code for you with Mary Ruth's. meganfoxu. Punch that in where it asks for a promo code when you're checking out on Amazon. You can also use it on their website. I prefer Amazon just because it comes straight to my door. It's super duper easy. That will get you 20% off, and you can stack it on top of their deals that they sometimes run. So definitely use it while I still have it. I've used it, my friends have used it, and that's why I'm talking about it today, because I have an audience that cares about this kind of thing. So I just wanted to show you a few of the products that I actually switched a few things out. So my kids have been taking this multivitamin for years now, and every week I go in and just fill a case for each of them so everything's ready to go because they take a couple different ones. This is my last bottle that I'm gonna buy of these because I've started switching over to the kids multivitamin and postbiotic just to help with their gut. Not that we've been having a lot of issues, but I wanted to be proactive. And then they also have the toddler version. So I still have a 3-year-old that takes these, but when he turns 4, I can move him on to the kids. And then my baby is almost 2. I'm still calling him my baby, I know. And then he'll be able to take the toddler ones because this is 2 to 3-year-olds. So yeah, I always have these in my cupboard with backups ready to go. And I like their immunity gummies as well in the winter. I like to swallow my vitamins, but my husband loves gummy vitamins. So he does the gummies from Mary Ruth's as well. He takes a multivitamin and a couple other ones, biotin, stuff like that. So they have women's vitamins as well. These are really popular products right now. So I just wanted to let you know that this is out there if you haven't heard about it. This is their morning multivitamin. I have it in 2 flavors here. I thought the peach mango could not be beat, but then I tried the dragon fruit melon and it's almost better. I don't know. They're just both really good. It will not be a chore to take it in the morning. But in this, there is not only your multivitamins that you need for the day, but also there's a power ingredient in here called Lustriva, and that helps with hair growth. Definitely a concern for a lot of us women, especially postpartum, things like that. We want to take care of our hair, make sure it's growing. It's clinically proven to grow thicker and fuller hair, and it also supports healthier skin. So, I mean, it's a really amazing product, and I think you guys should try it out, especially with that 20% off code. meganfoxu. Use it on their website, but like I said, I prefer Amazon just because it's so easy. So check them out, and let's get back to upstate New York. Today is going to be absolutely fun. We are up here in like wine country, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a wine girl. I don't like wine. But we are going around to all these different vineyards. I've heard there's like all kinds of things you can taste, charcuterie boards. I'm so excited. I think also later on we might go paddleboarding. Here comes Eric. I can't vlog in front of him or I will break out in hives. How was the coffee?
This is fantastic.
Fantastic. It's gonna be nice today.
Is it gonna be 80?
It's not gonna be 80. There's Jana. She's like, get me out of here. Woolen mill. Yeah, oh, it's a woolen mill. We should go see it. That's ancient. We're exploring. We found a waterfall, so we just pulled over and had to take a look.
Oh, they gathered more.
They want another show.
Should we be like? You should say.
I did that.
Here, I'll see if I know any of it.
Auctioneer. If you're ready for another song.
Say,
and then see if they do it.
Say
like
show's over,
very
folks. Go
conservative.
away.
Let's see some arm pumps if you want another light show.
We don't know what an arm pump is.
Hey,
Drop and give me 20.
You in the orange shirt. I'm not sure you can fit a Bible between you guys.
She walks away.
He goes behind him.
Oh my word. Okay, I've been to New York City countless times, but this part of New York trumps it all. So it's just so beautiful. You have lakes, you have farms, you have vineyards. It's just such a pretty juxtaposition of nautical and farmland. I just can't really explain it unless you're there. Of course, the weather helped too. It was so pretty here. This property here was absolutely amazing. It was a farm, but we went into this old historic house and walked around in it and got some food and drinks. I was just loving all their original old wood trim and wallpaper. The decor choices were just on point. Dang.
It matches your blue license.
I just love it. I like this rug too.
This stuff looks good.
I love how some of these buildings are like so historic. Oh, the interior of this one, so pretty. I'm like getting notes for my office redo I want to do here. Josh rolls his eyes.
Yeah.
He's like, more work for me.
I'm not. It's cool, but
I love like the tapestries and the rugs.
yeah, it is cool.
Yo, this is cool. That's why Jordan brought us here.
Eric Burkholder Productions is about to get me some good drone footage here.
Get it, girl.
Okay. And there it goes.
Yeah, that looks sweet with that tree.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome because of like the lake and the vineyard.
I don't understand how he can't remember what I said 5 minutes ago, but he can remember which place we were at 2 years ago on what day of the three-day vacation we were on.
This is such a man brain. I just ate the best grape out there in the parking lot. It was so good. Anyway, I found this peach flavored, it's a sparkling non-alcoholic wine, and it says it was made right here in the Finger Lakes. So I think we're gonna get this one. Should we get one for your mom too, Josh?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, it's grape juice, mineral water, peach flavor. Oh, it's peach flavor, so it's not even real peach, Josh. I don't know. We're gonna get it, see what we think. Okay, never mind. We got all three flavors. There's also a white grape and a raspberry. I hope we like it, Josh.
Oh yeah.
We just bought all of it.
Morning has broken, my windows are open. Wanna feel the wind blow through my hair. Which way do I follow? What happens tomorrow? I turn to you and hope you can guide the way. Sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own. Even in the darkest times, you give me hope. So I lean on you when I've lost my way. I keep holding on for a better day. I lean on you.
Okay, everybody put your hand in so you can see how big it is.
I left my heart open so you hear my prayer.
Oh, I think I actually fell asleep on the drive home. I was feeling so tired and lazy. Anyway, I think the plan now is to go out on the lake and go paddleboarding, which I have not done all summer. We have paddleboards, we haven't gotten to use them. It's just the kids are at a certain stage where it's kind of hard to do, and I feel like we almost need babysitters if Josh and I want to go. But yeah, do you guys like my hat? I thought it was so cute. I love the brown. Love all things brown this fall. Doesn't necessarily go with my shirt. I got this shirt free at the local parade as a local business in the area, but I love the red. I might also, if it doesn't work out, the guys are trying to find a launch point to get our paddleboards in the water, but if not, I'm gonna lay out in the sun and read a book. I brought along this one by Ruthann Zimmerman. Just kind of want to browse through it. And then I also, you know me, I love a good cookbook. I have a farmer's market cookbook that I actually took the cover off because I use it for decor in my home, but I thought I could browse through it. It has like each season. Just for example, here is the autumn section. I love the illustrations. And I was looking in here, they have like a whole section of like beverages, which I love making up my own little concoctions. But yeah, anyway, you know me. I never read for long, so we'll see what we get up to this afternoon, and then we're going out for supper tonight. Or we can go back and forth.
A motor.
So beautiful out here. We were paddleboarding, as you saw, and it was just perfect temperature. It's always like a commitment to blow up your paddleboard and, you know, go out in the lake and then have to take it all down, dry it all out again. But it is so nice. Paddleboarding is so much better than kayaking because you can just take them with you wherever, throw them in the back of your vehicle, and you're good to go. I think we got them about 2 years ago. I can link mine below. And yeah, they're really fun. We don't use them as often as I would like, but I also am not at a great stage now with the kids. So eventually we'll do it again. I know last fall we went down the Susquehanna River close to our house, and that was fun. We did that with the kids. It was, yeah, a good time. We kept the baby at a babysitter, I believe. But speaking of babysitting, my kids are having a blast this weekend. Yes, every time, I mean, we do this like every fall. If you guys have been around on my channel for a while, you'll remember the Angola by the Bay days. And that's what we usually do in the fall for just like a weekend. And this year, instead, we're at the Finger Lakes, and Josh's mom lives almost an hour from us, so she doesn't babysit on a regular basis, really. So it's really nice when my kids get to go down and live down there in Quarryville, beautiful farmland. Josh's little sister Becca is a farmer. She actually farms for hire, and Grandma Jane keeps sending pictures of them at the farm. It looks like they're having a blast. I know they're really looking forward to it. So I feel like this is a vacation for them too, so that helps me not to feel too guilty, but it's still, you know, a very, very large piece of your life is not with you, so it takes a little bit of an adjustment. But I always view it as, if I'm going to take the time to be away like this and just going to miss my kids the whole time, because that's what a mom's supposed to do, you know, miss her kids, which I do. But if you do that the whole time, then it wasn't worth it. Like, why bother going at all? So I know some of you maybe do this a lot more often than we do, or never, not at all, way less than we do. So yeah, it's just, there's no perfect situation. Once you have children, when they're not with you, a piece of you is not with you, and that's just how it will be, I guess, forever. I don't know. Older moms, maybe you can weigh in, let me know. But I definitely noticed something happening with Josh and my personalities when we're away from all the responsibilities of kids and home and the stress of work and just the day-to-day. the true side of you or a different side of you comes out, like the more childish or carefree side, and I love that. Like, I'm like, oh my goodness, that's the guy I fell in love with so long ago, you know, and I'm, of course, you know, a little more lighthearted too, so that helps. And that's my favorite part of a getaway, really. I think my favorite part of today so far, I have to ask Josh what his favorite part is, but he's loading up something in the transit van. I think for me, my favorite part was very first thing in the morning after breakfast, we went out to a waterfall and just randomly were taking pictures, like stupid, goofy, silly pictures. I don't know, it was so fun. That was my favorite part probably for the day. Also the paddleboarding. I really did enjoy I didn't know what I would think of like all the like different vineyards and stuff, but I really love that too. Just, I love to see all the branding, and the scenery up here is just perfection. Like this time of year, like Josh and I just want to move up here. It's like farmland and like rustic vineyard, and then you have the lakes all mixed together. It's just perfection. And another benefit that always comes out of going on vacation is I'm not cooking, and so I always feel more inspired to cook and maybe add in flavors that I've had while I was away. And so I'm excited next week. I'm already thinking about the things I'm going to like feed my family next week, because it's something that's not been on my plate this weekend. Pun unintended there. And yeah, I'm just feeling inspired. We spent the rest of the evening going out for supper. Just, I mean, you really don't need to do much when you have the beautiful landscape and scenery. There's an old car going by, just, it was a vibe. I just can never get over the scenic farmland. And then in the distance, you just see the beautiful Seneca Lake as the backdrop. It's just otherworldly. Then we went into town and just walked around and burned off some of our supper. The guys are trying to see who could get the best photo of the moon.
Hot vanilla latte.
Every time.
And a
He's
plain
gonna be
bagel with plain cream cheese.
He's gonna be the best old man. He's gonna eat the same thing every Saturday. How does that work? The old guys go to the same coffee shop every Saturday, order the same thing, and sit at the same table. He's already doing it, and he's 30. The next morning we got up and headed back into Watkins Glen for one last coffee and a breakfast pit stop, and then it was back on the road. We made a lunch stop in Williamsport and then enjoyed walking around town till our restaurant opened. Just a beautiful and relaxing weekend, but it was great to get home again, to see our babies, and to get back to some more real life.